Today, I want to show you Jailbait, a crime drama film from 2014. Let's start with the video. A woman plays cello with great skill. A man with a beer enters the room and sits on the bed with her. The man is her stepfather, an aggressive alcoholic who starts to undress her after having beaten her. He tells her that she should be more grateful since she and her mother live off him. The woman kicks her stepfather to push him away. The man pierces his throat with a piece of glass and ends up dying. The woman's name is Anna Nix. She's arrested and sentenced to serve 4 to 7 years in the maximum security juvenile correction facility after her mother defends her stepfather at trial, claiming he would never abuse her. Anna is transferred to the juvenile correction facility. The van is greeted by the inmates, who see the new arrivals as fresh meat. All the women are forced to strip naked and are stripped of their belongings. The prison warden, Frank, receives the prisoners and tells them that they'll be forced to do whatever he or his staff say. The prison guard takes Anna to her cell, where she meets her cellmate, Jeannie, who tells her that she's been in prison for almost 5 years and 7 months. The prison lights go out, and Anna is forced to go to sleep. The next morning, Anna finds herself being spied on by Jeannie. The woman is touching herself while looking at her face. Anna discovers her, but says nothing. The inmates are taken to the yard. Anna begins to be bullied by one of them, named Cody. The woman tells Anna that Warden Frank and jail guard Brown can get a little nasty and that she needs to choose sides if she wants to survive. When she says she doesn't need help, Cody puts a knife in her ribs and sends her to hell. Anna runs into Cody again. She tried to get up from the table, but the other girls forced her to stay. Cody offers Anna her friendship and protection, telling her that some of the prisoners have been watching her and that she'll need her help to survive. Anna rejects her, disrespecting her in front of her entire group. Enraged, Cody's group takes Anna to a secluded room where they beat her up and threaten her that if she tells anyone, she's dead. One of the girls kisses her, taking advantage of her helpless situation. Despite Cody's warnings, Anna decides to tell one of the prison guards what happened. The nurse suggests she talk to Frank, who might be able to help her. Anna asks Frank to move her to a cell that has no contact with the rest of the prisoners, but Frank tells her that the confinement cell is a place he would not like to go. Frank tells Anna that the prison is doing everything it can to protect them, but that it's very difficult to accomplish by having the 214 worst girls in California. After reading Anna's file, it's revealed that she was a model student with excellent grades. Frank discovered that Anna played the cello and tells her that the prison has its own talent show, but Anna isn't interested in being a part of it. Frank tells Anna that things in prison can get very dangerous and offers his protection in exchange for something. Anna refuses and leaves. Back to the cell, Jeannie asks Anna if the warden made a pass at her, to which Anna replies that everyone in the prison is perverted. Jeannie begins to talk about Cody and reveals that the thug has been in prison since she was 12 years old. After telling her this, Jeannie tells Anna that she thinks she is the most beautiful woman in the entire prison. She tries to kiss her. Jeannie succeeds in seducing Anna, and the two end up doing this. Anna is late for one of the prison classes. Without realizing it, she's being watched by one of the prison girls. The leader of the black girls' gang threatens to hurt Anna simply because she doesn't like her and tells her to get the hell out of the yard. When Anna turns around, the woman throws a ball at her head. The rest of the prisoners begin to mock her. Anna goes to Cody for help so that she doesn't end up being killed by the rival gang. One of Cody's thugs prevents her from talking to her. Anna has a fight with the woman and manages to gain Cody's respect, making her agree to talk to her. Cody tells Anna that she read her file and confesses to having been violated as well. She tells Anna that if she wants to hang out with her, she has to prove herself. Anna is taken to Cody's cell and gets invited for a drink. Cody says the only way she can walk with her is to bust the head of the woman who was taunting Anna in the yard. Cody says she plans to record the whole fight with her phone in case Anna tries to blame it on her. Anna agrees and punches the person who is bothering her in the yard. The guards show up to separate the prisoners and move Anna to a confinement cell where she's forced to stay completely naked. After a few days, Anna is taken along with Frank. He says that if 47 hours of confinement seemed like too much for her, she can't imagine what it would be like to be locked up there for 2 weeks inside. Frank tells Anna that the prisoners would have left her alone if she had agreed to make love with him. He threatened Anna to give head unless she wants to spend a month locked up in confinement. After doing so, Anna goes to the showers, where she vomits. Anna receives her first tattoo, becoming an official member of the Lowriders. Cody is left alone with Anna and offers to smoke a pipe with her. Although Anna tells her she doesn't smoke, she eventually agrees, and much to her surprise, she ends up liking it. Anna tells Cody that she used to play the cello. After having a conversation, Cody tells Anna that if anyone tries to hurt her, they'll have to go through her first. After saying this, Anna and Cody make love. When the prison guard announces that the lights are going to be turned off, they both begin to get dressed. Cody's cellmate finds out what they've been doing and looks at Anna with jealousy. The next day, Anna gets a visit from her mother. The woman says her stepfather did everything he could for both of them and blames Anna for his death. The two yell and argue, and Anna tells her mother that she never wants to see her again. When Anna goes to the yard, the woman she had a fight with a few days ago approaches Anna to stab her. The lowriders have a fight with their rival gang to defend Anna. The prison guards show up to separate the inmates, taking Anna away. Inside the office, Frank gives Anna a pipe and abuses her again. Anna goes to her cell and starts bothering Jeannie because she's too stoned to think. She hits Jeannie but apologizes to her immediately. When one of the guards sees Jeannie's injured lip, he asks her how she got that injury. Jeannie tries to cover it up, but the guard takes Anna to Frank's office and gets taken advantage again. Anna goes to Cody's cell to get high. Her friend tells her that if she keeps doing it, she'll have to pay for her own shit. Because of this, Anna goes to the yard to buy an injectable, which is more lethal and addictive. When Cody finds out what Anna did, she's angry with her because the consequences could ruin her life. Cody tries to help her, but Anna starts yelling at her and insults her, making Cody threaten her to tell her not to mess with her. Anna spits in Cody's eye, making Cody furious. She kicks Anna out of the group. When she goes to take a shower, Anna's rival girls take advantage of the fact that she no longer belongs to the lowriders. They beat her up in the showers. Anna returns to the yard to get high again, only to end up in a new fight. Cody goes to Anna's cell to try to help her, but Anna turns her down again. When Cody asks Jeannie if the book in Anna's hand was written by her, she ignores her. Cody starts to hit Jeannie, but Anna intervenes and throws her out of her cell. Cody goes to the yard to stop Anna from getting high again. She disrespects Cody for the third time due to her inability to control her addiction. Anna creates quite a commotion in the yard and threatens to hurt herself. After attempting to cut the warden, she's taken to the confinement cell. Inside the cell, Anna attempts to end it all with a plate. Fortunately, a guard finds her bleeding on the floor just in time. Anna wakes up in the prison infirmary, totally immobilized, so that she cannot hurt herself again, and is transferred to the psychiatric ward. One of the nurses asks Anna why she gave up a scholarship to the conservatory, but Anna tells her to mind her own business. After watching one of the girls die convulsing, Anna begins to rethink her life and apologizes to the nurse. The nurse asks if Anna would like to see anyone, and the inmate eventually confesses to wanting to see her mother. After arranging a new meeting, Anna's mother apologizes to her daughter, saying that it was all her fault, and tells her that she will talk to the judges to get her out of there so that she can fulfill her dream of going to the music conservatory. Anna is taken back to the warden's office. He's very resentful about ending up getting hurt by her, but she tries to excuse herself, telling him that she did it because she was too high. Frank tells her that he'll return her to the inmates ward since she's no longer sick, even though Anna offers her body to him so that she won't go back there. The inmates abuse Anna again, throwing food in her face. Frank gives Anna a cello as a gift and tells her he wants her to start practicing with it for the talent show. Cody beats Anna up and defaces her face and starts stomping on her hands so that she'll never be able to play an instrument again. The guards save Anna in time and Nurse Jane assists her. Jane notices Frank touching Anna while talking to her and discovers what kind of man he is. As soon as she finishes her medical checkup, Anna asks Jane for help, and together they plan how to take down the warden. Frank discovers that Anna plans to expose him and sends 2 inmates to beat her up. That's why Jane decides to confront the warden, telling him she knows everything. Frank scoffs at her threats and waits for the nurse to leave the office to send a prisoner to assassinate her. Later, he would use the rivalry between Cody and Jane to his advantage, telling her that Cody was responsible for Jane's demise. Anna participates in the talent show and catches a glimpse of all the inmates with her performance, including the warden. As soon as the event is over, Frank tells her that the show has moved him and claims to have arranged her parole. In return, he demands to make love with her again. Anna asks Cody for help in destroying Frank, borrowing his phone so she can film how the director has been abusing her. After filming it, she's invited to a meeting to discuss her application for parole. The warden pretends to be there to help her, but ends up betraying her at the last minute by saying that Anna should stay in jail. Before the meeting ends, Anna shows all the board members how Frank has been abusing her all this time. The warden is arrested. In apology for the abuse, the state decides to grant Anna her parole. She joins her mother outside the jail. Once free, Anna gives a concert that brings her mother to tears of joy. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button.